Are you ready? Yeah, you think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better?
What did he say?
Oh my god! All right, so welcome guys to the podcast. I'm with Orgulloso, and I call him Prideful. All right, his name is Pride, but I call him Prideful. My name is Yo-Yo. Yeah, I know who it is. I'm the one who runs everything. You know.
I mean, he actually does. I'm not even gonna cap. I do.
I'm the best. I'm just kidding. This is Degeneration M. Degenerate Millennials. Because we're millennials.
Part 2.
Yeah, this is not technically part 2. This is technically our real episode because the first one was a pilot.
Oh.
I even put pilot on thing.
Even look, do you have you ever seen Lost? The first episode is a pilot, and then there's episode 2. Don't give me that shit.
I've never seen Lost in my life.
What,
I know
you're
it's
a horrible person.
It's by J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even know who it was.
What you
You
talking
thought about it. You like,
I didn't think about it. I immediately gave it an answer. Watch the video.
That was not.
Everybody's gonna be like, yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
replay
right.
that little part just so you guys can see that this dude.
Right.
I know
you're
it's
a
by
horrible person.
It's by J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even know who it was. It's by J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
It's by J.J. Abrams, right?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know what I was
could
talking.
edit it and then replay it and then play it slowly.
Like I did. Did you watch the whole podcast?
Yeah, I did.
I took time, bro, to make
Yeah,
it
you did.
funny.
That shit was hilarious.
It wasn't funny when I watched it the first time. I was like, this is the worst thing I ever did.
It was super funny because I was like, yo, what the f are we going through? I was like, yo.
Did you see people dancing and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I had-
random
that
shit
guy was
behind
like,
us.
the guy was like dancing on you, and like he looked like he was like twerking on you. That shit was funny.
Is
I
you
thought
were
it was
talking
funny.
about it, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna put someone right behind you, and it might be me.
No, the me
then it
is
was something else.
eating. I put Hans what? Hasbullah.
Hasbullah, yeah.
Hasbullah. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Hasbullah, if you wanna, link up with us, we got you, bro.
Gang shit
We'll buy you some Little Caesars. That's all we can afford, man.
all day.
This is that kind of this is that type of podcast we can only afford. What is it? 7 what?
$7.27. He
All right.
only gave me $7, and I had to pay 27 cents of my unborn child's college fund.
His college tuition. Get the hell out of here, bro.
I can't believe you, bro.
You're having a kid, bro? Is that what you're saying? Dude, he just said it on the podcast.
not,
He's having
not,
a baby.
Not now, but
Oh.
I mean, like in the future, at some point in time.
I mean, you made it seem like,
Well, you got to plan for the future, right?
I don't know. I don't do all that.
I preemptive strike, my boy.
What does that mean? Like you come too early? You pre-cum? Is that
You know.
all right. So we're gonna talk about our childhood. We're gonna talk about culture, religion, and like things we're into, like comic books and stuff like that. Because he thinks he's a bigger comic book fan. He's a manga fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
I don't do
It's
manga.
the anime shit for me.
If we do anime versus like animated stuff, like DC stuff, that's my favorite stuff.
Oh wow.
Comic book stuff, like we can always have that debate. Because I saw somebody have that debate. What is better, manga or am I saying it right?
Yeah, manga. Yeah, nobody's beating Goku. It doesn't matter who you bring from the comic book world.
That's not
Black Adam eats dicks
Dude,
compared to
dude.
Goku. Vegeta could beat his ass.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
Vegeta
Rock's
gets his
version
ass
of
beat all the time.
the Rock's version of Black Adam, he sucks. I'm sorry, I said it here on camera.
Yeah, I did kind of think it was a little weird.
It wasn't weird. It was just the Rock, the gimmick
Yeah.
of the wrestling gimmick of Dwayne Johnson. That's all he was doing. He was just doing the same gimmick but with superpowers. Black Adam.
Really?
You didn't think so?
You think so?
I think. You thought it was good?
No, okay, so he was doing his shit, right? And it was kind of like how do you say? I didn't think he was being like The Rock. I just thought he was trying to be something he's never been before. Instead of being Black Adam, he was being some. He was like, I've done movies all this. I know how to act.
I think he was being White Adam.
You know what I just watched? I just watched the interview with Shia LaBeuf and
shit.
John Bernthal,
Yes.
right?
Oh my
That was
God.
a super good. It was like 2 hours long.
Yeah, it
That's
was really
like a Lord of the Rings, but it was a great interview. You're
gotta see
super
the extended
involved.
cut. The extended cut in his Patreon.
And I've watched all of his other interviews, and in that interview, Shia LaBeouf seemed more real than he's ever in any other interview. Every other interview, he looks like he's bullshitting and talking completely out his ass. That's what it looked like The Rock was doing in Black Adam.
That's a crazy comparison, bro. I'm like, I don't know how you went from one extreme to the other.
It's real. He was fucking bullshitting.
So you think Shia was bullshitting?
Well, on all those other interviews, yeah, he
Oh, the
he
other
even
ones.
said that he was bullshitting and
Okay,
all
the
that shit.
other
Yeah.
interviews. Okay.
Like the John Bernthal one, really, like when you compare that to the other interviews,
he seemed
he's
really sorry.
yeah, he seemed super sincere. He seemed as genuine as you'd ever see a Shia LaBeouf be genuine.
Yeah.
All the other interviews he had, like I watched a round table with him, Adam Sandler, fucking
All the actors, right?
all the
round table
actors
for,
in the round table,
actors
right?
on actors and stuff like
Yes,
that. That's pretty
sir.
cool.
And fucking even in that he was bullshitting, and you can see the bullshit. Like it's crazy.
I gotta go back and watch.
Yeah,
those.
they're really good. I spent a good night watching all that shit.
So we have a lot of things in common. It's crazy because like
Untrue.
we do have a lot of things in common. I think that's what we're gonna talk about in our childhoods and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, close.
So we're gonna talk about our childhoods. For anybody who's watched my other previous podcast, yeah, I know I come from a Christian and Jewish background. Jewish, my dad's side, and then like he became a Christian as well. And my mom being a Christian, we were Pentecostal, apostolic. But yeah, I was born in New York, grew up there. Not really. I was only there for 6 years, so I didn't.
Yeah.
They give you like I was there enough to breathe the air and have the attitude. How's that? Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
They gave me enough blood transfusions to be a New Yorker.
Did you often go back to New York after?
No, I actually didn't, bro.
Wow.
I only went like once or twice after that.
That's crazy.
I know it's insane. It's because like I felt like we never had money.
Shit.
But my sister would always go though.
We never had money, but I was always in New York every summer. But I will say, while we didn't have money, my uncle was the one with the bread, and he was the one that funded said excursions.
Oh yeah, we didn't have that kind of. Maybe we did, but I just don't know. Like I didn't know how the setup was back then.
Yeah, my uncle was Big Meech.
Big Meat, shout out. Where's he at?
No, not the actual Big Meech, but like
Oh.
basically like
Never mind. Yeah, so I grew up in Georgia kind of for a little bit.
Ew.
Because we moved to Georgia when I was like 6. I was about to turn 7. I actually didn't know how to speak that well Spanish. Like you're gonna say well at all, right? I saw
No. I
saw
was
it.
gonna be like, you didn't know how to speak Spanish well? You were a
No.
no Sabo kid?
kind of, yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy. I know how to speak Spanish now. I can say
Sure.
I'm fluent now, but either way, like you go back to our countries, like they're just gonna be like, "What did he say?" But in Spanish, "¿Qué dijo?" You know, that's how more Mexican.
They're gonna be like, he's so white.
They're gonna want to kill me, bro. They're gonna want to jump me and shit.
I bet.
But yeah, so in Georgia, there was mostly Hispanics. I didn't know what they were. They were all Mexican. Mostly Hispanics, and I grew up like around them, and they were always speaking Spanish. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta learn. I gotta learn how to speak this.
Who taught you?
I learned with like hearing them and like my parents. Like it was mostly my mom because my dad always spoke to us in English. Yeah, so like I understood it, but when I would say words, I would always be like one of those no sabo kids, so I would use the wrong tense of the word
Yeah.
or make up words that don't make sense.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, what the fuck is he saying?
Spanglish. Now we call it Spanglish. Back then it's like, cállate hijo de su. I'm just kidding. My parents were not like that. They would
way.
they would hit us, but they wouldn't hit us like hijo de su mis tringues fuertes. That's what my dad would say. Mis tringues fuertes is not a bad word, but it's a funny one. Like if
Right.
you want to look at somebody, you're like hijo de su mis tringues fuertes. If you don't want to curse at somebody,
What'd you get? Switch, chancla,
dude, everything,
or the belt?
everything.
Yeah.
When I say everything, I mean everything, dude. Like my dad, he traveled a lot. He was an evangelist, which is insane. And we wouldn't see him as much, but we would always get spanked by my mom. But when he was there, dude, we were terrified. We knew he was gonna buy us stuff though.
Yeah,
He really
yeah.
did. Like he brings the bread, like like straight up, bro. Like we didn't have all the consoles. We only had like a 64. Like when it came out,
Yeah.
that was so cool.
That's all you needed. They had the perfect wrestling games for it.
Bro, No Mercy.
Oh yeah.
Dude, GoldenEye.
Oh yeah. GoldenEye, No
was
Mercy.
perfect, bro.
Mario Kart 64.
I think Gainesville had like that's where. Sorry, I didn't even say we're part of Georgia, but yeah, Gainesville is where I like I think that's my childhood. Like Gainesville was my childhood.
You know, I had realized when I moved to Gainesville probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but I realized there's a crazy Honduran population. Like I used to think on some crazy shit, I was like, man, is everybody here Mexican? Nah, it's a good amount of Mexicans,
It's you,
but
it's you.
it's more Hondurans.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's not how it was when I left. Like
Really?
before we left, it was like straight up Mexican.
Word.
Everywhere, and I was just like, I'm Mexican too, and they're like, no, you're not, fool. You ain't. I didn't talk like them, so they wanted me to talk like them so bad. So
When I came down here and saw some of the Hondurans, they would be like, I mean, you can call me Mexican if you want to, but like I'm from Honduras, and I was like, oh,
I would get offended, bro.
they didn't.
When
They
would call
don't
me
care.
Mexican.
They didn't care.
They do care. We do care.
Not the Hondurans.
Everybody that's on here that's Latino, we care, right? We do care. But like the majority of people who's gonna watch it is probably Mexican, because I have a lot of Mexican friends.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
La raza.
He's doing the Colgate commercial. Look at him. He's showing his teeth in there.
All the time, bro.
Colgate. If you want to sponsor us, Colgate, you know. Colgate. Have you seen that meme?
Which one?
There's a girl. She was like, the thing I like about what is it, Crest? Oh, she's like, oh, it took me so long to understand that Crest and Colgate, but she was speaking Spanish, right?
Oh god.
And then the mom was like, what the hell is Colgate? And she said, the toothpaste, Colgate. And she was like, you speaking in Spanish, dumbass. It's Colgate. And I'm like, shit, dude, you know, even like I said it once to a person that doesn't, I don't even know what ethnicity they are, but they didn't speak Spanish. And I said Colgate, and they were like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I did that so many times with different like fucking medicines and shit.
Bro, you're saying it, and I still understood what you meant, but I think it's probably because my girl's Mexican, so.
Yeah. That's it, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been around Hispanics.
I get cussed out a good bit, but it's cool.
So you learn it?
Yeah.
Do you write it down?
Yeah. Huh?
Do you write it down?
Actually, I'm on Duolingo. I'm up there.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what poquito. You know?
I don't like how he said that.
You don't like that?
No, you gotta say it with more of an accent, like, you know, Spanish.
Poquito. You know
What is this? You sound Italian. You sound like an Italian.
No.
You sound Argentinian.
I was doing the Benny Blanco. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Carlitos way type shit.
Carlitos. Oh, I'll tell you this, man.
You know, I haven't seen that movie. Me and my girl were gonna watch it.
Carlitos?
I've never seen it.
The original one with Al Pacino.
Never seen it.
Oh, okay, that's a really good one. John Leguizamo was in it.
That's why I want to see it.
I love John Leguizamo.
I love it. Was it you that I sent that meme to?
I don't know.
Where it was
Carlitos.
What's his name? Barbosa, right? And
Ralph Barbosa.
Yeah, Ralph Barbosa and
George Lopez.
George Lopez is a dick.
I know, dude. What the hell, dude?
Yo, bro, your boy was like, I want to be the only Latino artist on this tour type shit. Yeah. No one else. Like, nigga, what? You're ass.
At first, I thought he was trolling.
Nah, he was dead ass.
But when he was talking to like the producer and shit, I was just like, dude.
He's like, who the fuck is this kid? He's like, stop saying his name.
When he said that,
like,
I was
bro,
like,
you're jealous?
Yeah, I was like, dude, come on, man. George is like one of the funniest people.
You would think that he would be more open and wanting like conclusion, but he don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, I was just like,
I don't feel like you should be helping, nigga.
I think the thing is, he still thinks he's in his prime, and he's just like wanting people to be like, you know. Because Ralph just got popular, man.
He got real popular. Who's buying George Lopez tickets right now?
Exactly. Like, I knew that dude, like, a few years ago. Like, I don't know him personally. I'm just saying, like, I heard of him. And I was like,
Ralph, you see how he's trying to clout chase?
No. I heard, like, some of your stuff, and I was like, that's, you know, it's pretty funny. And I started following him. Shut up, bro. Don't even be like, when did you start following? If only Instagram had that, you can see when you started following. Been friends since, like, Facebook, right?
I say none of that.
That's why I'm off
He's
Facebook,
out here trying to read my face. Get out of here.
You can tell a lot. You can tell a lot. Just look at him. Yeah. Dude, how do we do this all the time?
So yeah, you were talking about, you know, where you came from, how you grew up.
I grew up poor. No, I didn't.
Right.
I didn't. I gotta stop saying that.
You said you were in New York for like 6 years. You came to Georgia, surrounded by Mexicans.
You caught me up.
Yeah.
I learned how to speak Spanish in Georgia, so props to Georgia. Love you guys. Peach State. What's up? What's up? You don't like Georgia?
I fucking hate Georgia, bro.
I love Georgia.
The first time I came to Georgia, cops hit me up and was like, "Hey, yo, you trying to do drug buys?" And I was like, "Bro."
You was like, "Yeah."
I was like, "Hell no, bro." I was like, "I'm an actor."
No, you didn't.
And a musician. I was like, "Yeah, bro." I was like, "I dodge fake bullets, bro. Like, I'm not." I was like, "Y'all are not about to protect me, bro. Stop playing."
Yeah.
How many of y'all informants get killed?
He was about to get killed for real.
Look, I'm not that bold. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to the plug like, could you say that again?
Say it louder.
Here.
Say it louder for the people.
Say it louder
for the people in the
back.
back.
My chest.
Damn, dude. Say it with your chest. That's what you should have said. That would have been perfect.
Did you guys hear that?
Is that what they do? Mic check like that? Mic check.
they put a mic on your body and fucking.
He's
let's
seen
not even
too
talk
many,
about it.
He's seen too many movies.
Nah,
bro.
that's real, bro.
That's not real, man.
It's real.
That's
bro.
not real.
It's so real.
Everybody knows they put it in their pants. They do. They have like a little string right here.
They could never put it in my pants. You'd hear two. I'm just playing. Anyways,
You hear two little marbles going, pa-ding, pa-ding, pa-ding.
you so much. Hate this guy.
All right. Let me get back to my story because he's got a long ass story too. So
One
like,
day.
I think I'm skipping a lot of
You
my
might
story.
be.
I
Don't
am.
skip.
I'm just like jumping around to like
Don't
when
do
I got
that.
to in South Carolina. All right, I learned how to speak Spanish in Georgia, so that's a really good thing. I was in Georgia mostly. Like I felt like church wise, like I was all over Georgia. Then we moved to South Carolina because my dad wanted to become a pastor. He wanted to settle down because he said he ran away from home too much. He really did. And it's crazy because like you think back at it, and you're like your dad was there, and like you try to picture. I don't know. I just like I remember my dad being there, but like just to be like, you do this, you do that, and then he'll leave. You know?
Yeah, facts.
Like
Like lay down the rules type shit. Like, oh,
Mhm.
make sure you listen to your mom. Make sure you clean this. Make sure you do that.
it wasn't make sure. It's
I'm
like
slide.
it's more like you better.
Well, look, I mean,
You know?
same thing. You know.
But that's another thing because every time like my dad was home, he would always teach us some things, and like I said, he's Jewish, so it was pretty cool learning that stuff. And like in school, like I didn't know how to explain it to my friends, you know.
Oh man.
It was crazy. Like it was too hard because like I was bullied. Like when we moved to South Carolina, I was bullied like crazy. Like Georgia, I was like I fit in perfectly, but South Carolina, huge difference in population and everything. Like the ethnicities that were there is mostly black and white people, mostly white. You can rarely see Hispanics of any kind, and that was the insane part for me. Like I was just like, what? I learned Spanish for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you have no one to talk to.
Yeah, and that's how I
But
felt.
your mom.
Yeah, and it was like the first year I was just like, it was cool. It was like sixth grade. Second half of sixth grade, and it was all right. And then seventh grade where I started getting bullied and stuff because they didn't know what I was, and they would see my last name and they're like, your last name is not Goldstein, and I was like, God damn. And we were learning about the Holocaust and all
I
this
used to
stuff.
think your last name was Goldfish.
That's funny. Really? Legit?
No, honestly, yeah.
Goldfish.
I was like, it can't be Goldstein. He's fucking brown.
Another fucking racist. You know the population of Jews in Guatemala? It's like 900 people, something like that. I forgot. What it was.
Out of how many thousands?
I don't know.
Yeah.
In Guatemala, man, it's a small population.
Brown, Jewish.
There's a
people.
lot. Like all the Latinos that are Jewish, I know what I'm talking about because there's a lot in Central America. A lot of Jewish people. You can leave that
There's
shit
going to
alone.
be like 2 people that are going to be like, yeah, we know what you're talking about.
There's going to be like 10 people because I have a few friends. Let's see if they watch this. If you don't watch this, if you do watch this, I love you.
He's saying if you don't watch this, he knows that you don't support him for real.
Yeah.
I wouldn't support
you
him
don't.
either.
You don't support my cause.
I would never.
That's anti-Semitic if you don't. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. I can't say that. I gotta cut that out.
Right? Look, jeez, Kanye.
I know. Fuck Kanye. I'm gonna leave that part in.
Kanye's your... Okay, I'm going to not say that.
I was told to watch the latest episode of South Park. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god.
Is it Kanye in there?
Yes. They make fun of Kanye.
Who
It's,
isn't making fun of Kanye? Yo, that man got his money back.
I heard.
He got his
yeah.
money back.
Not necessarily. Not yet. They're working on that. I feel like he's gonna ask for more. He's gonna.
Of course he's gonna. He has the right to ask for more. They
he doesn't.
fucking robbed him, and now they're gonna have to suck.
He does not.
His beep. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he does not have the right. I'm sorry. Kanye lost a lot of respect for me.
Look, I'm saying he has the right only because they came back needing him because they lost money.
Well, they should have made that decision using their heads. I'm like, they're a German company, so it doesn't make sense that they let him go.
Yeah.
They just well, it sounds anti-Semitic, even though he didn't really say anything bad. But when he kept going with it, and he wouldn't stop, bro. I was like, I didn't even defend him. I was just like, I'll let it go. A lot of people were saying that shit. We'll let it go. Like Ari Shaffir, you know him?
Yeah.
Love that guy. You've heard of Ari Shaffir? Have you seen his stand up on YouTube? Is a plug.
Probably seen.
It's called Jew. Legit, it's called Jew. It's so good, bro. I loved it. He gives a lot of backstories to the Jewish culture.
It's funny you said that about Kanye. I tell people all the time when it comes to Kanye, you have all these people that like to instead of actually trying to help him, and I'm gonna go back to the Shia LaBeouf thing. Shia LaBeouf was like, I had a guy come and help me, and he asked me if what I wanted or what was going on or whatever, and the dude, like, when he gave him an answer, the dude was just like, all right, cool, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, I guess you're not important about this, or if you're gonna do it type shit. Yeah. Like, people that fuck with Kanye, they keep like making excuses for him instead of trying to help the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, help the man.
I can see that.
Help the man, bro.
Yeah, because I get it. Because I think he got tired of people bullying him and saying like he's got mental problems and stuff. And like we all know, we saw the shift in him when his mom died.
Yeah, shit changed.
Yeah, a lot, and especially in his head, he became more outspoken. And like a little too much sometimes.
He's like, my mother was the only person that fucking checked me. Who the fuck is going to check me now?
Yeah, because I don't like Kim.
Come on, bro.
Kim was she was doing it out of popularity. I don't think she really loved him.
She looked crazy stupid now. She was trying to do him like they did Britney Spears with the conservatory shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then he got married to that bitch in private that looks just like her.
Yeah.
City boys.
You know what he's doing.
City boys.
But we don't know about that. We'll put a pin on Kanye. We will talk about Kanye in another podcast because I have a lot of shit to say, and I'm going to say why I'm mad at him. So, yeah, I grew up in a Christian church, right? It's a Pentecostal Apostolic church or whatever. Crazies. Not the rattlesnake crazies. Close. You heard of those, right? The Pentecostal people that hold like snakes and stuff.
Hell no, bro. That's some culty shit. Hell,
you heard of it though?
No, I ain't heard of that shit, bro. That's crazy.
Have you ever seen?
Excuse me, audience. That's some white people shit.
It is. It is. Have you seen Borat?
Yeah.
You didn't see that? Oh man, there was where he went into a white church and he started acting like he was speaking in tongues. Bro, dude, that is one of the funniest things ever. Like when I first saw it, I was like, God, that's so offensive, man. But he's Jewish, so he could say it. No, I'm just kidding. I did not say that.
Is Borat Jewish?
Yeah, it's Sasha Cohen.
Oh, wow.
Baron Cohen.
Wow, that's so funny.
I probably said your name wrong. He's done so many characters, bro. And
he can do whatever he wants.
I mean, they tried to cancel him a couple times already.
You know who they can't cancel?
Who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They can't.
He could smoke his stogie wherever he fucking wants.
If you think about it, if you say his name too much.
Schwarzenegger.
It kind of sounds like he says swastika, doesn't it?
Wow.
You thought I was going with a different one.
I
See?
thought you were going a different route.
You didn't even know where I was going with that. See? Swastika. Yeah. Arnold Swastika. I do everything I want.
They bastardized that peace sign.
What you mean?
It was a peace sign before
What's
it was the sign of hate.
The swastika?
Yeah.
It wasn't a peace sign.
Turned it the other way. That's what the monks were using.
I mean, yeah, but that wasn't a peace sign.
It initially meant for like that kind of shit. You know what I'm
talking
saying?
About peace, like we're
like
not peace,
not peace like that.
That's how you made it sound.
No, bro, you sound like a millennial, bro.
Dude, we are millennials. That's why we're degenerates, bro.
Wow.
I mean, we fit perfectly. We said it. We set the name.
Dun dun dun. Name drops.
We the best. We the best.
DJ.
Music.
Oh man, your boy. Congrats to DJ Khaled. You know
how
your
many
boy's
times
going
I've
up.
been compared to him? They're like, you a miniature DJ Khaled. You know who it was?
You look like a miniature Mo Amer. I'm trying to tell you.
I know
you're Mo, bro. You're Palestinian.
You know, I love Mo. He's really good.
Me too. He's the greatest. I think he's super funny.
He is funny.
He needs to do another stand up.
They said that he did a show and it sucked.
He had one, like a newer one that he did after he did his show. I didn't like that one.
No.
But I liked his first one that he did before the show, where he was like talking about it. That was good.
Was that the one that he said that he was Hispanic? Like everybody thinks that he was Hector or something. Like, Hector, you look just like Hector, fool. Dude, I love that. That thing was so perfect,
your
man.
your boy's a genius.
That made me love that guy.
Well, since you can't stop, well, what is the word? Since you can't finish talking about yourself because you derail every 10 seconds, I'll start with me, all right? So my name is Pride, you know what I'm saying? Orgulloso. Prideful, the guy.
All right,
Pastor P.
Pastor P.
Right? So,
I love that.
right?
Talk about yourself.
Jamaican, born in New York, South Bronx.
Hey, boogie down.
Yeah, boogie, yoogie. Fucking moved to Florida. Was trapped there for a really long time. You know what I'm saying?
You have the personality of Floridian.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I don't like you.
I know.
That's partial.
My girl says that all the time. She's just like, who the fuck wears all these bright colors?
Floridians.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The only set of people that'll buy a neon orange and yellow pair of shoes and then wear it with some more neon shit.
That's a crazy distinction, you know, from New York and then you go to Florida and you just completely different like color palette.
It's ridiculous. It is very wild.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt like I should be real eccentric. Now I also think that's really a Jamaican thing to do as well. So like, you
I
know,
don't know. They wear specific colors. You ever seen Cool Running?
don't fucking.
Dude,
don't.
I love that movie, bro.
White people, come
That
get your
wasn't
guy.
white-
Come
that
get
was
your guy,
not
white people. Come
Yo,
get your guy.
You know what I'm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride.
No, no, no.
You know what I'm saying, bro.
You are the whitest
Feel the
kid
rhythm.
I know.
Feel the ride.
This house is supposed to be full of brown people.
Oh my god.
I let
Too
this
funny.
Jewish guy in here.
Jewish.
Yeah.
He loves to say
emphasis
that.
on the ish.
He loves to say that though.
Because he's not
It's-
really Jew.
I don't keep the religion, but I am it by heart, you know, because I have it in my last name.
What?
It's like you're not really Jamaican, bro. Are you really Jamaican?
Yeah.
Did you grow up Jamaican?
I was in Jamaica for what? How many years? I think it was
You know he's lying. His timeline doesn't even
maybe
match up.
2 years.
2 years. He wasn't. He was on and off. Shut the.
I could have been in Jamaica for a bit. I don't know. I was a baby.
He's,
I was a baby.
Exactly. That doesn't count. Like you have to go past like your third year. To
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
to
No,
understand.
not at all.
He's not Jamaican.
I mean,
He's like-
you're right. Jamaicans would call me a Jafacan. That's what they would say.
I call you a Jafacan all the time. Behind your
That's
back.
the first time you use that word.
You know that's
in
a
your
cool word.
whole
Thank you
life.
for teaching me that.
Yeah,
'cause
fuck you,
I
bro.
love it. I'm like, who's this Jafacan? I'm like,
Oh God. Anyways,
Jafacan ass.
uh,
Jafacan ass. Get that shit,
get out
dude.
here. I
It's right
moved
in itself.
to Georgia to go to acting school. I was in an acting school in Florida at first, and then we went to another acting school here. I was in bands in Florida as well. In Florida, I was in Christian Holiness Church, and
What is that? What is that like?
it's just a Christian church full of black people dancing, singing, and speaking in tongues
Y'all
and
do
shit.
that too? Okay.
Yeah.
Were y'all the oneness too or no?
What?
Like oneness church?
No. So this is the shit that got me fucked up. The same way,
Sorry, I'm gonna pull it back just a little.
right? The same way, fucking, what was it? I would go home and like when I was a kid, my mom's washing the dishes. I want to wash the dishes too. Then you get to washing the dishes and you're like, oh, this is fucking lame as fuck. Same thing with vacuuming. Rolling to going into church now. I see my cousins playing the drums and I'm like, I want to play the drums, and they set me the fuck up. Fuck y'all, okay? I hope y'all are watching. Fuck y'all. Y'all set me up. They would be like, oh my God, you want to play the drums? You can't play the drums. And I'd be like, I can't. I want to do it even more now. And so I would go on and I would like teach myself basically how to fucking play the drums, to the point to where they would like hear me and be like, oh, you know how to play the drums. Looks like I don't have to be here on Wednesday anymore, or Sunday nights, or Sunday mornings, and you could be here Wednesday, Sunday,
Like all
later
the
on
time.
Sunday. Oh yeah.
So you taking over for them?
I took over for them. Yeah. I was trained as a replacement without realizing that I was being trained as a replacement, and I was all too eager to do it.
See, I'm telling you, we have a lot of like similar stuff because like I wanted to be part of a musician. Like when my dad got a church, there was no musicians, and we wanted to teach ourselves. Like my brother was already a bassist.
Yeah.
And I wanted to learn so bad, so I learned everything because there was no musicians for anything. And that's the thing, because I'm not like you. I'm not like a fucking professional. I'm not. I play like half-ass everything.
I'm the best.
He's not the best.
All I hear is birds. Caw-caw.
We the
That's
best.
my band plug.
We the best. We the best.
Instagram at all I hear is birds.
Yeah, that's cool. That's dude. I noticed something the other day. You're gonna be like, you dumb. That all your band members, y'all like, all I am something. Then y'all say your name.
Yeah, all I hear is Pride.
That's
All I hear is
badass,
Austin,
bro.
right?
Get
I
that
think
plug in
because
again.
we're really cool.
Plug in again.
All I hear is birds. Caw-caw.
I don't know about the call proper. Yeah, the plug-in. I like that.
Bar. Yeah. Anyways.
Is that what y'all doing? Like on? It's like Birdman. Yeah, do some.
Yo,
crazy shit
it's
like
funny. Nah, we just fucking scream and shit.
How'd that
a
name
lot.
come about? Is that a thing?
Nah,
Do I have to, like,
no, that's cool. My guitarist was chilling with his girlfriend at the time in the car, and like I guess like it was like in the morning, super fucking early. You know how it gets when it's really early. It's just fucking yeah. I'm sorry.
You're
It's
good,
just
you're good.
birds and shit all around making fucking noise. So I think Buddy had a hangover or some shit, but he's like, all I hear is birds,
I love
and then he took that shit. He put it in his fucking notes like he does everything else.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I like that. I kind of like assumed. I'm like, all I hear is birds. I guess one day they were like chilling together, maybe smoking or something. Who knows what the hell they doing? They're like, you hear that? I hear birds. I hear birds too. I hear birds. And they're like, that's our band name. That's how I thought. That's just me. That's how I thought
you're
it happened.
strange.
What? Strange.
No, you're right.
That kind of it sounded like that was
that would be plausible. That would be plausible.
You know.
Compared to the story of how it actually happened, that's very plausible.
Yeah. See, like
your story is probably even better story than the one I gave.
which one?
The one where you said we all were like birth.
Yeah,
Birth.
I don't sound like Tyson.
No, of course.
Love you, Tyson. Plug in.
Bro, do you know what I just said the other day? I said I want to see an interview with Shia LaBeouf and Mike Tyson.
Dude, I think Shia wouldn't know what to do. Like, I don't think he knows what. I don't know. He's just gonna be stuck.
I think it would be wild because Shia LaBeouf is crazily sober and Mike Tyson is not.
I mean, he's not.
Your boy's licking toads. No, dead ass. Tyson is out here licking toads.
Experiments, bro.
On camera, licking toads.
He's doing it for experiments.
Have you ever licked the toads?
Tyson, I am not affiliated with this man. I'm just going to drop him after this episode airs. I'm going to drop him, okay? I promise. Look, if I can have an interview with you, I'll do it.
Look, I fuck with it. I'm just saying, your boy licks toads. Shia does it. He changes diapers now. He's a changed man.
I don't know if he's changed,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say he's pretty changed. Anybody who...
When is his trial?
Huh?
Shia's trial.
I think that all happened already. No? Is shit still...
It's probably like in March, I think.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Shit's still going? I thought it was done.
He had like a trial that was coming up.
Do you know what's funny?
It was supposed to be big, and I didn't see nothing.
He was...
I might be wrong. Sorry if I am. Correct me.
I thought he wasn't going to be in any movies, but then somebody said they saw him in a preview at the end of Wakanda Forever or some shit like that.
For what?
I thought it was Padre Pio, but that was 2022 apparently.
I have no idea. All right, let's go back to our childhoods. All right, you know, Shia LaBeouf is part of my childhood.
Yeah.
Holes?
Oh, bro.
Holes?
Even Stevens?
What?
Even Stevens?
I've never heard of that.
Stop it.
No, just kidding. From, the Disney show. Yeah. I actually didn't like that show.
Really?
I couldn't.
I didn't like it at first, but Shia LaBeouf he really made that show, honestly, in my opinion.
What's the girl's name?
And Beans. Was Beans in that too?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Beans. Beans. Yeah. What's
Wait, no, Beans wasn't in that. Beans was in iCarly, wasn't he?
No.
Was Beans in Even Stevens?
All right, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to Google this. It's Beans was in Even Stevens.
Really?
Because I remember what's her name?
Ren? His sister, right?
That lady who has a long ass name. Beans.
Yeah, man.
Even.
I cried when he was crying in that John Bernthal interview.
Yep,
it was so sad.
Beans from Even Stevens.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Beansy.
Something happened to him, you said? He died?
Oh, no. Beans is definitely still alive. I'm pretty sure Beans got all the hoes, all that kind of shit.
I don't know about all that.
If Beans ain't got no hoes, I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world.
All right, but yeah, like I couldn't get into Even Stevens, man. That wasn't my show. Like I had a lot of Disney shows.
You weren't really a real Jew if you didn't get into Even Stevens.
I didn't know what a Jew was, to be honest. Excuse me.
Wow.
I didn't know. I couldn't see color.
We'll
when I was
talk to
little.
your dad later about this.
I couldn't see color when I was younger. I was colorblind. I know a lot of people say that to be like not sound racist, but I legit was colorblind.
That sounds like the most racist thing I've
no,
ever
my
heard you
eyes
say.
are and I couldn't see. Like, you don't understand that shit? All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to have to beep every time I curse, man.
Yeah, please do.
Because your mom's going to be here. Miss
Yeah.
Jones, I'm sorry. Miss
Potty
Jones.
mouth.
Miss Jones, I apologize.
It's Miss Jackson. Sorry.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
No. No.
I
Get out.
apologize 1,000 times.
Never.
What? No?
Anyways, what else is fucking good? Yeah, that's us. There's no more that needs to be said about
I
us
think,
in particular.
but that's what I'm saying though. Like we could just talk about like childhood, like the shows that we were growing up with, man. That's just badass. Like we talked about the Fresh Prince the last episode, right?
Yeah.
And dude, oh my god, dude, I started and I was like, you know what? I actually hated season 1, like the first season. I didn't like it.
One,
It was like you can tell that they were settling in, you know, in their characters and stuff like that. But after that, season 2 is where I remember that was like my favorite. After that.
You appreciate season 1 of certain shows after getting into the rest of the other seasons, right?
Yeah.
That is, of course, 100% true of shows like The Office. The Office season 1 is ass, right?
It is.
But once you've seen season 2 and all the subsequent seasons,
Yeah.
season 1 ends up becoming something special.
You're not the only one who's told me that. Like my friend told me, like, you need to get past season 1 because it's like 6 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but like what got me is like just pay attention to the character arcs. And when he said that, I'm like, oh, okay. So I have to see this, the dumbest shit ever that Michael was doing, and then grow. They grow from there.
Yes, they do. That's one thing that's really good about that show. There's a whole bunch of growth. Another, I did this with a lot of things. So you do that with shows, but you also do that with musicians, right? When Gucci Man was out when I was younger as a kid.
Gucci.
Yeah, right? I used to be like, man, who the fuck is this alphabet A B C D E F G ass lemonade stand rapping ass motherfucker?
Gucci, I'm not associated
And
with this
then, after a while, shit got lit. Motherfuckers wasn't really listening to Lemonade or Kitchen, but then Gucci Man really starts hitting the street hard with Brick Squad and shit. And all of a sudden, after listening to all his shit, you start listening to shit like Kitchen, and it's like, damn, this song is good. When you literally were like, nah, I wasn't feeling this song then. And, you feel shit when you're feeling shit, I suppose, right? Yeah. And you recognize real talent when it's consistent. Yeah. Once I realized Gucci was consistent, I was able to go back and listen to his music and appreciate it. The same way I appreciated The Office when I realized, all right, this is consistent. They're growing, shit's changing. Michael will still be the same.
Season 8 sucked. That was like the worst season.
Was that the one with Steve Carell?
Yeah, completely. And it was just like Andy being, oh my God. That was so unbearable, bro. Yeah. I did not like his character.
Was that when Andy was like
he was in charge. Like he went on vacation for a while.
Wait, didn't he go to that house with whatchamacallit and they had like a thing and he didn't want to say that he was in love with Aaron and it was like he was with his ex-girlfriend or some shit?
That was the season before.
That was the season before that. Steve Carell was still in that one, right?
Mm-hmm. He was like about to send off and whatnot.
Yeah, that episode was really fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Andy's cool sometimes, but most of the time I'm just like,
I can never buy in. I hear a lot of people say it differently. They're like, Andy, like he was a perfect match to like take over for Steve Carell, and I'm like, no. Nah. For me, he just missed so much of the energy. It seemed like he wanted to be an exaggerated version, and Steve Carell's already exaggerated.
He is.
So like it was. That's like the season that I hate to go to. Season 9, I think that's the final season, right? Yeah. Where he gets like they fire him from all that. I love that. That's like. That wasn't my favorite season. I think season 3 was probably my favorite. They had like so many jokes that I was just like, God. Every time I go rewatch that, I'm just like, man, this is funnier than I thought it was.
My favorite season is the one with Idris Elba in it. That shit is hilarious.
Isn't that the one they interchanged a lot of? No, he was there for the majority of the fucking season, right?
He was good for a little bit. Yeah. He would pull up in and out.
Bro, oh my God, he made me hate him, dude.
Charles Minor, baby.
I love Idris Elba, but God, he made me hate him.
He was perfect, bro.
Dude, he hated Jim so much. He talked so much shit about he was like, Jim, you're not working, and it's funny because every time Dwight would say something, he was like, he's right.
It's because Dwight painted Jim as like a slacker asshole. So
I love Jim so much.
He followed into that. Yeah. He was like, oh my God, it's like when you go work in a new place and you're trying to get acclimated and people are telling you, fuck with this person, fuck with that person. Yeah. He sees Dwight as somebody that's always trying to be serious. Even when Dwight's being fucking stupid, he looks serious, right? Yeah. So when you have...
he doesn't know he's being stupid. That's why.
Right? That's and so when you have someone that's acting like that, you're like, oh, wow, he really shows a lot of dislike towards this dude. Yeah. This dude must be a fucking slacker. And then the moment you watch Jim, he's actually slacking. Yeah.
He's like up to no good. He's already like pulling pranks and stuff.
The fuck? He's pulling fucking pranks? Is that what you use your work time for?
Dude, I love Dwight. Like first Jim was my favorite character, and then it became Michael, and then I was like, who's the all-star? It's Dwight. Dwight is like the all-star for me. That dude is awesome. Dude's funny. I love the war between both of them, Like they were pulling pranks on each other. It's mostly Jim on Dwight.
You know what I was mad at? I was mad at Jim because he curved the fuck out of Rashida. I would have never curved her.
Oh shit, Rashida Jones.
Yeah, that's your cousin. I love her. I love her. She is so bad.
She's oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know where I first saw her? Where? I fell in love with her in Fat Albert.
Fat Albert?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she was in that.
She's in Parks and Rec too.
I haven't seen that. Like I started and I just never go
what?
through it. I know I keep.
Wow, blasphemous.
Even my sister said that. She was like, "You need to watch this show." Yeah, it's like if you like The Office, you'll love this.
If I was your sister, I would stop fucking with you too.
Damn. And then Arrested Development. What is it? Arrested Development?
Yeah, I didn't watch that bullshit.
They told me the same thing about that.
Don't watch that.
No,
it's not.
That's blasphemous.
No, I mean, I'm just real.
That's blasphemous.
It's not. I mean,
in the name of
Parks and Recs, way better.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Chris Pratt's in it?
Oh yeah, that's what makes it. Andy Dwyer. Yeah. April Ludgate. Okay. Boy.
Yeah. I'll probably try to give it a shot, but we'll see. We'll see what I do.
What is that show on FX? Fucking it has I forgot
Shia
the name
LaBeouf.
of it. It has, you know how, okay, so I'm
Elijah
talking
Wood.
X-Men now, right? It has Charles Xavier's son.
Legion.
Legion.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
No.
Oh,
I
boy.
heard it's good.
That shit is so good. I don't know about any of the later seasons, really, but the first 2 or 3 seasons,
Really?
on point.
Was that the one with Magneto's kids? No.
No.
That's a different one, right?
That's-
What was that one?
The other one, you're talking about
Was
the Gifted
Polaris.
or some shit like that?
Yes, that's it. The Gifted. That was a good show.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. That's the one where they were like, oh, we're in Atlanta.
Slap the Jamaican at
And they're
It's
like,
faking at you.
we're in Atlanta or whatever the fuck they had going
faking.
on.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I thought it was cool because Polaris, bro. I fell in love with her. Like
I bet.
Polaris. I love Polaris, man. She's really cool. My sister's a big X-Men fan, and I didn't know any of those characters. So she was like, "You're not a real Marvel fan." I'm like, "Hold up." X-Men seemed completely different from Marvel because no, I know it is, but I'm just saying. Okay, out of all the Marvel people, right? Who did you know the most?
X-Men.
Hmm?
X-Men. Like, after school, coming home, I was watching X-Men, Spider-Man on Fox.
Pause. I'm gonna say this. He said Eggman.
I said X-Men.
He said Eggman. So he's talking about Sonic. This motherfucker.
Don't
Yeah,
listen.
I'm gonna replay that part.
X-Men.
I'm gonna replay that part, and fucking Eggman is gonna come out of nowhere. I'm gonna make it pop up in the
No.
back, in the back of it.
You
Bro,
should put the
you
egg
said-
Pokemon.
Huh?
You should put the egg Pokemon Executor.
Yeah, just pop in the front.
Right?
That'd be funny.
Out of
as hell.
Pokeball.
Yeah, you know, I download a lot of videos from green
Who's that
screen.
Pokemon?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to
Okay.
get from like the green screen from YouTube and stuff.
And you can put my face on it.
Yes,
And the Executor's face. You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
I'm
Anyways.
gonna call him the Black Eggman. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
They're faking.
it was actually, with the whole Marvel situation growing up, what I saw from Marvel was X-Men
Exactly.
and Spider-Man. It
That's-
was always
okay.
X-Men and Spider-Man.
That's exactly my point. Cause like I was like growing up, I knew about Iron Man and then Captain America. I didn't really know about him. Hulk, I love the Hulk, right? But it was always like Wolverine, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Hulk. You knew them most.
Cyclops.
Yeah,
Psylocke.
Dude, Cyclops, bro.
Jubilee.
Jubilee, yes, Jubilee is awesome.
He doesn't even know who Psylocke was. You see how he didn't
I
even
don't know
mention
who,
her?
I know who Psylocke is. She's the one with the little purple little sword and whatnot. She wears like a purple what is it, unitard?
Don't defend yourself to me.
I'm just saying. I know who she is. I'm just saying. I didn't really care about that character.
You're right.
Mystique.
You're right, sis. He knows nothing.
Mystique. Dude, I know who she is.
Jennifer
bro.
Lawrence. That's who she is.
That's Mystique.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. And it's not like the other girl. Who was the other girl that played her? The older actress that played Mystique.
No one gives a fuck about who she
Dude.
was because she wasn't Mystique.
Bro, she was perfect.
No, Jennifer Lawrence is perfect.
Nah, her blue started to come off. It was weird. She started off with all the scales, and then she just started having like dots. You didn't hear about that? That she started bitching about that. Like, sorry, Jennifer Lawrence, I love
Oh,
you.
her shit was coming off
You're beautiful.
during the show.
No. Like she didn't like all the makeup, so she started having it just little dots instead of like the whole texture and shit.
Oh wow.
You didn't see the difference?
That
First
sounds-
class,
No, I seen it, but I thought it was like
her mutation or something.
yeah, her changing because that's what
That
she
is
does.
a good way for you, Marvel, to retcon that shit if y'all want to. If y'all wanted
I
to.
mean, look, any kind of thing that comes with appearance with Mystique is easy to retcon because it's like,
I didn't like it though. It was stupid as fuck.
look, it could be stupid,
She
but
could
I
have
mean,
just been
like,
blue. That's how the
Like
comics
Avatar
were. She was,
people?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, but like blue. Like, she's like green screen blue. They couldn't do it though. They had to put texture on her.
oh, wow.
You didn't hear about all this shit?
Oh no.
He's a fake fan, man. He's a fucking bitch. He's an actor.
First Class wasn't the greatest. It wasn't that great.
I thought it was good. I think Days of Future Past Road Cut is the best. You seen the
Okay.
Road Cut?
No, I haven't seen that one. I need to see that one though.
It's
That sounds
so
good.
It's so good because Rogue shows up, and she's actually the one who sends Wolverine back in time because Kitty Pryde gets like stabbed. You know, you remember that, right? She's like, "Oh, I'm trained." What's her name? Ellen Page, but now she's Elliot Page, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she got stabbed, and then that's when Rogue shows up, and she like steals her power, and then she has to like recover or whatever. And I don't remember how it was. I'm trying to remember. I'm probably misremembering, but I feel like Rogue touched Wolverine to heal Kitty, and then she like took Kitty's powers to, send Wolverine back in time. Because technically that's how it was in the comics. Was that Rogue was the one who sent him back in time and all that stuff. And I love that storyline, bro. Everything with Wolverine was the best. Hugh Jackman, he's back.
Yeah, I feel like
back, baby.
him and the Deadpool shit needs to happen ASAP.
It is already happening. What you talking about?
They're on that, right?
They're on that. They even like Kevin Feige just announced like a few days ago that as the first Marvel movie that's straight up rated R. Bro, you know they're gonna.
Yo.
And you heard that Patrick Stewart's coming back as Xavier,
Oh wow.
and I'm like, they're gonna kill that motherfucker again. They're gonna kill you again. This is gonna be like the fourth time. The fourth time's the charm, I guess.
How many times can you die, Professor?
Multiverse, bro. It's multiverse, bro. It's insane, bro. They killed him in The Last Stand. No, not The Last Stand. X-Men. It is The Last Stand.
Yep.
Which one's the worst one? Last Stand. Yep, because United is the second one. So yeah, The Last Stand. They killed him there.
First Class was the worst one.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I think that's the one that hyped me up the most.
I bet. Like I can understand hyping people up. 'Cause
Apocalypse
It
is
hyped
the
me
worst.
up a little bit. But oh yeah. No, not Apocalypse. The one with
Don't say Dark Phoenix.
I was gonna say the one with the bitch from Game of Thrones. Yeah,
Oh, Sophie Turner, I love her.
Yeah. I love her too, but she's horrible, bro.
No. But I don't think she was. I mean, I don't think that movie was the worst X-Men movie. I think the worst X-Men movie was Apocalypse. They had cool storylines. The Magneto one, fucking loved it. The Magneto storyline for that movie was good. But Apocalypse was a bitch. I love Oscar Isaac, but God, and he's a Guatemalan Jew. Let's go. And he's Cuban too. So cubano, ya tú sabes. Que lo que? What they say? Que la que hay? Que lo que? I don't remember.
Yeah, man.
You guys are all
I think that's a Dominican thing right there.
I love you guys though. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Like you. I'm not Cuban, Dominican, or any of that stuff.
You look at him appropriating your culture,
I'm Guatemalan, so we don't say shit like that. We say
right?
vos.
And he pronounces it Guatemalan.
We say vos do you.
Huh?
Vos do you. We're saying you in different.
Vos
like,
do you?
Vos is like y vos que, like, and you what, and what are you
Right.
doing?
Okay.
Vos que está haciendo. You know,
Okay,
and
yeah.
that's why I said vos, tú, and then you in English. So I'm saying it like I'm saying
You're
you three
so
times.
funny.
My brother is the one who said that. So Gammy, shout out if you watch this. You cool sometimes.
Oh my god.
You okay with your glasses, man?
Yeah, my
All right.
glasses are all extra funny.
How long have we been talking, man? God damn.
I mean, look, man, it's been a good little bit.
It doesn't tell me the time. I have to I don't know. All right. Well, we never got to the other stuff, but it's okay, man. We don't need to get into all that
What
other
other shit we talking
the culture, religion. We didn't really get into that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we gave them enough. I mean, what else do they? They don't give a fuck.
They do.
I mean,
That's how we are the way we are, man.
all
Like,
right,
cause
you're right.
I'm gonna say I left religion. I don't do religion. But I did for the longest, and I was part of ministry and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But after letting that go, I felt so much freer, and they were like, "Oh, it's because the devil has you." And I'm like, I guess if you want to go with that, like I used to be like that. I'd be like, "Well, he left; he's going to the devil." I don't believe that. I don't judge anybody. Like, I do judge people, but not like that. Not like I love people, but if they give me something to respect, I always respect them. But if you're disrespectful to me, I'm an asshole. You know what I mean? You okay, man?
Yeah, I got a little gas, but I mean,
He's got a lot of gas.
get the fuck out of here. When it comes to like all that shit with religion, I wouldn't say that I'm any less Christian than I was. It's just that I don't feel that I need to do all of the things that they feel like I should be subscribed to or should be doing.
Can I tell you what we call that? I don't know if you heard of this. It's called wishy-washy. You ever heard of that? You're a
That's
wishy-washy
called the
Christian.
backsliding Christian
Yeah,
type shit.
That's what they say.
Nah, bro, the fuck out of here. That's what they want to say.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like me growing up, that's what they would call it. Like we would just be like, "That's wishy-washy."
Look, man, I pray to God when I need to pray to God, and
So
talk
only-
to him when I
only
need
when
to
you
talk
need
to him. You know what I'm saying?
Only when you need him.
All right, look,
Does he answer?
man, look.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I know he answered because my shit'll be right. Sometimes when he doesn't, I'm like, damn, it looks like I'm fucking up. Maybe I need to be doing better. You know? At the end of the day, even if you want to beat it down, most people are going to need that kind of religious base because they use that as like a moral stop, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's why they say religion is important in society because there are some people that literally need to believe in something
I
in order
agree.
to keep moving.
I agree. It's
that-
like people with drug addiction. I get that. They
Right.
need that. They need something like to save them. But that's where I have a crisis with that because it becomes their new drug. You know? Because I've seen people who
You're
are
right.
in drugs and then they become overly religious, and I hate it because I'm like, God, you found a different drug to be.
You're right, but think about it like this: when you put it that way, what drug would you rather your father or your mother have if they were addicted to something before? Would you rather them stay addicted to what they were addicted to that was killing them, or would you rather them subscribe to a deity?
I mean, I don't mind about a deity or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but not everybody is overly whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
I
extremists.
agree. I find when you have these people that go to church that are crazy Bible thumpers, like I was literally just cussing the whole state of Georgia out over the fucking Super Bowl and how I couldn't place any bets because I'm in fucking Georgia. And
I did not
and
know
I was like,
that.
that's fucking stupid. And I
Should've
was just
told
like,
me I
in
would've
this,
got
right? I should have hit you up. It's so dumb because it's like, bro, in this place where sports is super important, we got Bible thumpers all up and down this bitch being
that
like,
why?
oh, yeah, bro.
not know that.
Christians don't gamble, apparently. Not in fucking Georgia.
They do. It's just.
But not in Georgia, bitch. Not collectively.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
they want to be over. Like they do it on like when it
on the
benefits
down
them.
low type shit.
But they do it when they benefit them. You know what I mean?
Agreed. That shit was so annoying to me because I was just like, bro, this literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like y'all are being wild, bro. Like
See, that's the part that I'm talking about in like religion, because it's not just Christianity. I grew up as a Christian, but like I said, I have like the Jewish side that I always wanted to go into Judaism because I think that one has more core. Like if I was a Muslim, like I would have gone to Islam. Like I would have been that. Like I told my dad, I was like, if I was a Buddhist, if you were a Buddhist, then I
would have been a Buddhist.
I would have just done whatever you did.
I would have followed you.
Yeah,
followed my father.
Whatever my culture was, I would follow that. I think that's how a lot of us are. But we get stuck sometimes, and we get like washed up in that stuff, and that's why we come from like different backgrounds, but we all kind of the same in the same sense. Like we always find that same thing. Like we're just doing the same thing. It's just like Andrew Tate said, we're part of the Matrix.
Yo, actually, I would like to say when it comes to what is it, fucking religion, it all seems like I'm reminded of the Tower of Babel in the Bible, right? Babel, however you want to pronounce
Nobody
it.
says it like that. If you look this up, anybody, I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now.
Babel.
Babel.
Right? But it's funny when they say Babel
saying it in
because it
Spanish.
makes sense because it's like
saying it in
what?
Spanish, Babel.
It's like
Babel.
mix up all the fucking languages. Y'all can't talk to each other. Babel, right?
Yeah, it's because they were trying to reach. You don't think that was like a figuratively? It's not. It was like it was a metaphor of them trying to like. They got so smart, or they became this one cohesive unit, and God got like.
They became a hive mind, and God was like, "Nah, bro, y'all are like really gonna work really hard to uncover some shit. I'm not trying to have y'all uncover."
Yeah.
Wiped all that shit down, and then this is why I think it's wild when you'll have some Christians, like pastors, they'll be like, oh, and this religion is fake, or this religion is fake, or this religion is shit. And I'm like, it's not that it's fake. It's that it's the same fucking shit, different text, my boy.
Most deaf. You know,
Same text virtually, because if you there's too many similarities between all of it.
I'm gonna piggyback off that because religion wise, the three Abrahamic. Am I saying that right? I don't know.
Abrahamic religions,
So Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
All together, they have a lot of similarities, right? But when it comes to Christians, like they have a lot of denominations.
Oh yeah.
And that was my biggest like debate in Christianity is that there's so many denominations and each one thinks of God differently. Like the text is read differently. And you shouldn't. You should have like
that's how people interpret it. But if you think
they
about
have
it
the
that way,
hermeneutics. How's that? Hermenéuticas. I don't know how to say it.
If you think about it that way, from what we're talking about, Christianity has lots of different denominations, but you could even say that the word of God has different denominations, right? Like Islam, Judaism, and Christianity.
Yeah, it's different people.
Yeah,
You got the
different people,
Sumerians
but
and
like
that.
at the same time, y'all are virtually learning the same shit,
Not really.
just in a different way, and it's spoken a different way. Some things are given more importance than others in the text, while in another text, the same things that are given great importance are given little importance.
See, I'm gonna piggyback off that too. Okay, so Judaism, right?
Yeah.
They have a lot of information that Christians do, but it seems like Muslims one up them, and then Christians one up them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they keep one up.
It's
each
a
other.
game.
Yeah. So I told you about the Ari Shafir stand up. He talks is a lot of funny shit, but he says one thing that got me. He said that Christians believe the same thing as Jews. It's just they made up their own superhero called Jesus. And I'm like, dude, that's like the perfect description for me, because that's how I was trying to explain it to people, that I felt like Jesus was like a superhero to the Christians, and they were like, in Jewish texts, they talk about the Messiah so much in Isaiah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they keep saying that the Messiah is this. So Christians were like, you know what? We're gonna plot against, and we're gonna make our version of Jesus like what we thought. And I was like, that shit was funny. But I was like, I can see that. But again, it's like wherever you grew up, you believe that. And I was talking to a friend about this. I'm like, anything you believe in, it's all about faith.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's whatever faith you do. But just don't be overly religious and be like force feeding it down somebody's throat.
Yeah,
I
pushing it.
hate that.
Right.
Because like, again, there's like, you can learn, like, I heard somebody say, if you can't learn ethics somewhere else, then you're not doing life right or something like that. And if you have to be a Christian to learn good ethics, then that doesn't make you, I don't know what the hell. I know what they were saying. It's just, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it's kind of almost stupid to say that because, again, we talked about it a little earlier, but like the reason why religion became a thing is because they realized they needed something to cohesively bond the people together, to make the people act a certain way.
Richard Nixon said that most world wars that are started is usually religious based, and they're not wrong. He's not wrong. I know we all hate.
Why
Richard
are you
Nixon.
even
Richard
quoting
Nixon.
him? Wow.
I'm just saying. I know we all hate him. I knew you were gonna say
you
something.
You must
like
love
that.
Kanye
No.
too.
Shut the
That's
fuck up.
crazy.
No, I'm just saying he said what is fucking true, bro,
Mm-hmm.
about religion. Like religion is the reason. That's dude. Okay, my first podcast of like what about Yo-Yo, because I'm gonna keep that series going. Like, but with like other people when I'm talking serious about those religious topics. I said it there. I was like, religion can bring peace to the world.
Yeah. Most def.
But we're too far gone. We're too far gone into religion that, like, if somebody wanted to start a new church tomorrow, they would. Because I had people in the church that I left. They were like, oh, whatever you do, we'll follow. You and your dad. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Like, what if I wanted to make my own version of what God is? You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying about the denominations, it starts to trip you up. Because if you learn the backstory of all these denominations, they just piggyback off each other. And then they change
minute things.
Yeah, but and then they start making bigger changes, man, down the line.
After a while,
when they get bigger and stuff like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, the church that I was a part of, they were part of a bigger movement, and they were like, oh, we're from the same movement. And I'm like, but you call yourselves completely different. It doesn't make any sense. Like, to me, I'm like, you know who I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, shut up. If y'all don't know about, like, the background about the organization, shut up. Right. I don't know enough. I do know enough. I'm not. I don't know.
You're not Jesus.
I don't have to be Jesus. Right. I don't have to be.
That was a good one.
No, I'm not Chewy.
Should I say it in Spanish? Jesus?
I'm not Chewy.
Jesus?
I just said Chewy.
Chewy?
Chewy is Jesus.
Did they call Jesus
You
Chewy?
never heard of that? Not Jesus. Jesus, like, in Spanish, the nickname is Chewy.
Wow.
But it's not to Jesus, like, their God.
My girl's cousin's nickname is Chewy.
No, but his real name is, like, Jesus or something.
No, it's not. His real name isn't Jesus.
What is it, Josue?
No, I think it's Chewy.
It's not Chewy. Bro, I'm gonna slap you.
It might be Chewy.
It's not Chewy, okay? All right, for all the Hispanics, again, like, all the Latinos that know that we nickname people who are named Jesus Chewy. Y'all could write that down. And then, like, if you put high fives, we just take that as a slap. Each high five that y'all put in a comment, I'm gonna slap this dude next podcast.
Boy, that's
blah, blah,
so
blah,
sad.
I'm gonna do the Jamaican slap. Thunderclap. I'm gonna thunderclap his face.
Shut up.
Just
the
gonna
fuck out of here.
Imagine if I do that shit. Like, that's the first thing that opens up the next podcast is like, booyaka, booyaka, booyaka.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
Slap. I love that. Dave Chappelle, bro. That was part of my fucking childhood too.
Oh yeah, bro. Dave Chappelle all day, every day.
I think he's the greatest comedian. I'm sorry. Like,
he
hands
is.
down.
He is. That's something we definitely can agree on. I feel like most of the world can agree on that. Yeah. It's so hard and crazy that at a point in time when Netflix wasn't fucking with him, they had to fuck with him. Like, you know, like kind of like what happened with Kanye and his Yeezy deal when they, robbed that man, and then we're like, oh, we need you because we're broke. We lost money.
He's been bringing up Kanye way too much.
I'm just saying, it's relevant.
It's not relevant.
I mean,
not to me.
Ye is always relevant. Jesus walks.
I'm gonna tell you this: if y'all want to see something funny,
God, show me the way, because
watch
the devil's trying to break
the
me
latest
down.
episode of South Park. I think it's episode 1. I think season 25. Watch it. You will laugh.
He hasn't even seen it yet.
I have. They told me to watch it, so I was just like, oh, goddamn.
They told him to watch it. Look, you see how he said they?
Yeah.
Who's they?
White people.
I fucking knew it. It was the
100%.
Jews, wasn't it?
It wasn't Jews, bro. Not all the Jews are freaking white, bro. That's some racist shit right there.
I mean,
that is racist as fuck, dude. That is.
So you're talking about the Hebrew Jews?
I'm talking about all the Jews. You know, there weren't like, oh my God. You know that they didn't have their own land for how many years? How many years did the Jews not have their own land?
I don't know. I'm not a Jew.
You say Hebrew Jews. Who were the Hebrew Jews? Explain it to me.
You said
No,
white Jews and then whatever. So I was like the Hebrew Jews.
I didn't say white Jews. I said white people, and then you were like Jews, and I'm like, white people are not the only fucking Jews out there.
So I was like, are you talking about the Hebrew Jews?
Jews are everywhere. All right.
Are they?
If Jewish people
like gypsies
were scattered, basically, they were scattered everywhere. Yeah, they were the ones that were killed too. What you talking about, bro? Did you not learn about the Holocaust?
No.
You think it was only Jewish people who
keep
were
going.
killed? All right, Jewish people were spread out along the whole globe. All right. I don't know if that's is it too big to think in your small brain?
The whole globe?
The whole world.
Not just a quarter of it?
He's got the whole world.
How could they be around the whole world if they're Jewish? Wouldn't they just be Jews if they were around the whole world?
He's got the whole world. I'm about to slap this dude for real. Like, I just wanted to see if you were gonna join along. I was like singing long enough to see if you were gonna, if you know.
No, of course I wasn't gonna sing that
song. Which one do you want to sing?
I was not that one.
Father Abraham.
No, stop it right now.
Father Abraham.
Stop it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sunday school flashbacks.
Throwback to everybody who's seen this. Like, I mean, like, you know. Yeah, I've seen this in your Sunday school. So.
You let me start talking about people I don't even like anymore.
You see, he's a wishy-washy Christian.
Yeah, you fucking right.
That's too funny, man. I hit it on the.
I wish you washed these nuts in the Jordan River.
You can't say that.
Anyways.
Yeah, leprosy.
You're gonna edit that out?
No, I'm not.
He's like, no,
that shit's
I'm
funny
keeping
that. He had to wash his fucking balls like 7 times. He had to like teabag the river.
I mean, the river's not the cleanest river.
I know.
Wash my balls.
Do you not know about the 10 leopards? Bro, see this guy, he I'm telling you, he's a wishy-washy Christian.
Yeah.
Y'all can't accept him, man.
Him sitting over here talking about fucking tigers and shit.
Tigers? Tiger Wood? Tiger
Leopards.
Woods? Who's leopards?
Leprosy. Anyways.
Leprosy.
Yeah.
Not leopards.
Wait, what's next?
You started. I think we're done right here.
Oh, okay.
I think we're done because we talked about comic book stuff and all that.
We talked about a lot of good
like
shit.
We'll go back because like you guys got to let us know what you guys think we should talk about.
You know.
But we should definitely do like shows and stuff like that we're into because like. But like later on,
yeah, I feel that.
Like you guys got to know us a little bit.
This is pilot part 2 apparently.
Yeah, this is episode 1.
Episode pilot part 2.
No, we just get it because like now he has good internet connection. Look how fucking awesome it is. It's a green screen. Yeah, I would think he was like right in front of me. This is CGI.
I'm not real.
We're not even in the same room, but we look like we are. We're not.
My glasses are off my face.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he has Tourette's, to be honest.
I might. You know how many times I touched my face this whole time?
You have, bro. Are you okay? Are you like signing for help? They're like, what's that? You seen that meme?
Yeah. Where he was like, if you ever need help, just. And the guys in the back like.
I gotta replay this whole thing because I feel like he did that a couple times. I just didn't notice. Every time he would like get his glasses, he was like, he was doing.
Making weird fucking hand signs, yeah.
Yeah. No, but this was fun. We got to do this again. It's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, I used my masturbation hand to hold this mic up the whole time. I'm about to be real strong tonight.
I'm going to cut that part out and leave it for the end. I'm going to leave that for the end.
Right, it's going to be the end where you're like, oh, yeah, we're done. Credits are rolling.
I don't do credits. I don't do credits.
Doing that.
You better stop before I fucking edit somebody in front of you and you doing this shit.
Nah, chill out, bro.
I can't edit a fucking cow in front of you.
Bro.
I'll put a
That's
fucking horse.
That's so sus, bro.
That's so awesome, though.
Relax, bro.
Fuck.
Chill.
Yeah, I like his toupee. It looks good, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Fucking afro toupee. Get the fuck out of here.
It's cheap, too. Costs $250 at the dollar store.
Imagine somebody, dude, if somebody like came behind you and just like cut the rest of it off. Would you be pissed? How long has it been since you've been growing out your hair?
I've cut my hair like 3 or 4 different times.
No, short. Like short.
No, like I've cut my hair, buzzed it, and then grown it back, dreads, like 3 or 4 times.
How long has it been since the last time?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, 6, 7.
Shit. All right, in the next episode, if we get at least 100 likes on this video, we get 100 subscribers, 100 comments. So it's 100 likes, 100 subscribers, and 100 comments. I'm gonna shave his head off.
Bro, you will end up dead, and I'll be in jail, and your father will be so upset with me. Because he wanted to spend time with his son.
Right, that's okay. That's a different story. We'll get into like daddy issues later.
They'll be so upset with me.
Yeah.
And I'll be upset too because I'll be in jail for a long time.
You will not be in jail. Like, what were you gonna do to me?
Shoot you. I will shoot you.
You have a gun? Pull that shit out. Let me see.
Look.
Where's it at?
There's no serial numbers on that
just
bitch.
just
That's
look,
all I gotta say.
Just look at it. Like, just keep your eyes straight and just tell me where it's at in the room, and I'll go get it. I said with your eyes, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. All right. So this was fun. Got to spend time in Pride's place, so it was pretty good. It was awesome here.
See how clean it is? Look.
Shit, it looks clean, bro.
For right now.
For right here. Like, what you guys don't see. I'm going to take a picture of what you guys don't see, and I'm going to post it.
Right? And it's just like, at the end, it's just going to be like,
God
look
damn.
at the sink.
Yeah. Look at the sink. It's
Look
so
at the
dirty.
stove. There's a TV on my counter right now.
He has a guitar over there that has no fucking chords. It looks like it has some chords over there, but you can't see that shit.
Yeah, I need to restring that bitch. But yeah, man, we out here.
Fun.
We're doing things.
All right, this is we're gonna go with that name, right? Because we already went.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Degenerate Millennials.
Yeah.
All right, so Degeneration M. Dude, you think you could record something like that, like to do the intro? Because I had to steal this intro.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you gotta.
Degeneration. Something like that.
Something like that, but a little bit more like
Degeneration Millennials.
Enunciate better, bro.
Degeneration.
I didn't say slower.
Degeneration Millennials.
Degeneration M. Degeneration
M.
Dude, we should do that. Degeneration M.
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't like how he had the mic in his face like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so this was fun. Everybody, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, share this, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're gonna do more episodes like this, and hopefully we don't spend too far apart or whatever.
Stay black.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's how we gonna keep it. All right, peace out. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Right, that was
Tell us what to do. You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're
I'm breathing.
Part 2, we're at my place.
All right, this is not part 2.
The internet
all right,
is horrible.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, the internet sucks. All right, okay, so you know?
It's because of you, though. You're the reason why the internet's bad.
No, it's not, bro.
It is. Every time I do anything with you, like involved, my internet just...
That's false. You can look at the fucking camera if you want to look at something. Like, look at the eyes.
This guy. Fucking, who is it? I'm out here. Nardwar knows who I am, bro. That's legit. Yeah, Nardwar, you can interview me. Don't worry about
He's
it.
going like, who's Pride?
All I hear is birds.
I don't know what he is.
Circa 2017.
How do you know
fuck
that?
out of here.
I'll be like, Cole, who told you?
Yeah, the J. Cole one was fire. I like that
I
one.
loved
That
it
interview
too,
was good. Okay.
This is not even the beginning. I mean, I don't like how close up you are. It's like you want to suck somebody's dick or something.
Yo.